Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's a
Good.
very good quality video.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, where is it right? Where are we actually right now? Is the place of that
Yeah, it's the place where you
square?
said Trocadero.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's
Ooh.
right. So I have the
Yeah.
paper that you sent, so just
Yeah.
so that
Yeah. Oh, we know it's very it was like a quick version of the script, so uh please carry it as a just a guideline. You don't have to follow it
Mhm.
exactly, but just to check the flow maybe. And in this time there will be our studio host Tina, and you can feel like a real class, actual class. And there also will be a student voice session, which we wrote it in about the last part. So you can also hear the voice of the students. It will be like me pretending like a student, but you can just imagine that it's like a
Okay.
student. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay. Okay, then I think we can start at 6 p.m. and let me just let me just check the setting in our studio.
Sure.
So please
Sure.
wait for just a second, like 10 seconds.
Not a problem.
다리가 좋네요. 잘 나오네요, 팔이. 이제 이렇게 나오는 거예요, 유튜브 그대로.
유튜브 화면인 거죠, 이거가?
그렇죠. 이렇게 지금 나가고 있는 거.
네네네, 좋습니다. 선생님께서는 그러면은 어디서 하시는 거예요?
선생님이 이쪽에 있어요.
신한 선생님께서 여기서 하시고.
네. 그 링크 드렸어요, 슬랙.
네, 감사합니다. 와우, 이거 뭐예요? 이 마이크? 이게
이걸로
이걸로
오늘
하면
쓰세요.
들리신대요. 이걸로 하면 이제
진짜요? 제 목소리가?
네.
나는 이분 목소리를
이걸로
이걸로.
마이크네요, 제 마이크.
이거 마이크예요, 마이크.
입 안 쓰고
무선
이거 쓰는
마이크.
이유는?
여기 너무 멀어가지고 제대로 안 돼가지고.
그래요?
다시 언젠가 다시 돌아가.
알겠습니다. 그럼 저 오늘 채팅은 어떻게 볼 수 있을까요?
오늘 채팅은 제가 아닌가?
채팅 봐요? 오늘?
채팅 어떻게 보여드리면 될까요?
채팅은 이제 원래 이제
화면
선생님이 이제 노트북 매번 가져오셔야 되는데
노트북 갖고 왔어요.
있어.
있는데
아니 제 걸로 이제 화면 보여드리면.
이걸로 그때처럼 연결하시면 돼요.
네네네. 해가지고 채팅 그 화면 반해가지고 채팅 보여드릴게요.
지금 제 얼굴을 파밀라가 보고 계신가요?
네.
보고 계셔? 오케이.
네. Maybe she also can hear you.
오케이. 아니 뭔가 제 얼굴 우리 본 수업 때처럼 혹시 좀 볼 수 있나 해가지고 제 얼굴도 같이.
그리고 여기서 계속 나오지 않을까요? 지금
안 나와.
여기가 유튜브 화면이니까 선생님 화면이 이렇게 나오는 거.
이제 보여주시면 나오는 거예요?
그러면 이렇게.
네요.
오케이.
그러면 제 것도 링크 보내주실래요? 아니면 채팅.
연결해서.
마이크 나 2개 놨어요?
아니요 하나만 2번만.
2번?
네, 2번 아니에요?
Hi, Pamela.
그러니까
안녕, Tina. That's all I can say, yeah? That's it. You teach me more later. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I hear you a little bit far away, though.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was hearing you very well before, and then when you started talking to me, it started to sound differently for some reason.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
네, 알려드릴게요.
Can you hear me loud and clear now?
I hear you very far away.
Oh, very far away.
Yeah.
그것은
I don't know. Yeah.
네, 마이크 너무 멀어서 지금.
마이크를
Now I think you can hear me very loud and clear.
A little bit better. A little bit better. But it was better before you started talking to me. I don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah. It was very strange. But I can hear you, but you might have to repeat because sometimes I don't. It's loud here, so if it's not loud over there, I won't catch what you say. Let me put. I have the maximum volume, so that's strange.
딱지를 내신다고요? 잠시만요. 네, 그 계속 얘기하고 계시면 되겠습니다. 혹시
That voice I hear well. The man voice,
마이크가 지금 너무 반대로 와 있어요.
but not yours. Strange.
그러니까요. 지금 마이크가 네. 마이크가 네. 이제 잘 될걸요?
Now you can hear me. No, still.
More or less. It's okay. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to hear you, to pay attention.
Actually, we gotta do our best here. You know, make you feel comfier. So our producer is doing. Oh, by the way.
I don't hear anything now.
아무것도 안 돼.
Okay.
이게 지금 얘도 점점
Yeah, we need some adjustment.
왜 안 들렸냐 하면은
I can hear your colleague. I don't know if that's Theo or somebody else, but I can hear him very well.
아니 지금 피디님 목소리가 제일 잘 들리는데. You're trying to do something. Anyway, did I pronounce your name correctly? Pamela.
Yes, I hear you far away, but yes, you're talking to me. It's very annoying.
그러니까 잠시만요.
Oh, yes, Lord. Sorry. Just 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Okay,
Actually, 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
sure. I think I hear you now.
Oh, great. Great, great, great.
Now I can hear you.
Perfect.
Very good.
Perfect.
Not perfect. Low battery.
Oh, it seems like the microphone that I have right here was out of battery. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, but now
okay.
mm,
It's usually the most simple solution. The most little, those little
exactly.
things that we never think of. Yes.
Exactly, right.
Great.
And-
Nice to hear you, Tina.
Ah, great. Awesome. Oh my gosh, it's so picturesque. It is absolutely picturesque. Oh my goodness, this is not computer graphic, is it?
It's not. It's reality.
Oh.
It's right there. We have
Oh
to
my
get
gosh.
there. Wait, there. I'm trying to point at it.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that I'm seeing Eiffel Tower right in front of my eyes live. Ow.
You have never been to Paris?
I've been to Paris before because my dad enjoys traveling, so he used to take our family to, Europe or some other countries at least once a year. And I remember going to Europe back in elementary school, so that was probably when I was 11 years old. So I went to France, England, Germany, and Switzerland. And my favorite place was
wow.
definitely Paris.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Great. That's great. Good
Yeah.
news.
Because I got to eat a lot of ice cream there.
And you had ice cream and you didn't have frog legs and escargot, snails. No,
I think
none of that?
did. I think I did. But as a teenager, I think I enjoyed ice cream more than that kind of
I guess
cuisine.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
잠시만요.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. This-
네.
I think
Yep,
that's
아까부터 잘 들렸어요, 나는. 잘 들렸어. 감.
마이크 이거 배터리 고장났는데?
제 거?
아니 이거 저희
오호, 오호호. 오호호. I think we have a technical difficulty right here. A bit, just a bit. Anyway, did I pronounce your name correctly? Pamela. Pamela, right?
yeah, perfect. Very good. You can
Pamela.
you can pronounce it with any accent you want because it's originally in Spanish, but
Ah,
here people say it differently, and then I'm half German, so people say it differently, and then whatever, you know. Pamela, 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 doesn't matter. However you want. How would you say it in Korea?
Pamela. In Korean, like Pamela.
Yeah.
Pamela. Pamela.
Pamela. I like it. I like it. Cool.
Well, Tina
and
is
yours is Tina?
Yes, this is my English name, and my Korean name is Jihyun. Jihyun.
Jihan. Okay. Okay. Jihan.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean,
It's. I'm going to forget most probably because it's nothing that I've ever heard before. So Jihan.
uh-huh.
I'm going to try to remember though. Jihan.
Wow. But it's more like
Very good.
Jihyun. Hyun, like Hyun.
Jihan.
Yeah.
Jihan.
I know. It's not easy to pronounce in English, so a lot of my American friends just call me.
Sorry.
No, Tina. Yeah, just call me Tina.
Yeah.
By the way, I love your English
Okay.
name or Spanish name, Pamela. Pamela. That's your Spanish name.
Merci
This is your
beaucoup.
Spanish name.
Thank you. Gracias.
Ah, me llamo Cristina.
Oh wow.
Hola. Well,
Excelente. Excelente. I've got to learn some Korean because my brother is going to marry a Korean girl very soon.
really?
Yeah.
So
Well,
your
she's
sister-
American Korean, so
Ah,
sister-in-law. She's gonna be.
sister-in-law.
So I gotta speak to my in-laws in the future in Korean. So I think 안녕 won't be enough.
안녕 is a very casual way of saying
I
hi.
have to say more stuff.
Mhm. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wow. Hello, the Eiffel Tower. I love your hat.
Oh yeah, no, I know. That's the only thing I remember from my Korean friends that I met in Paris.
Ah. Well, some people are here. Can you see the comments below? No, she can't. Okay.
No.
So there is this guy, Ty, and he said, I love your hat. I love your hat. And yes, Taeho said, cool style, cool style.
Thank you.
All right, so
I
shall
appreciate.
shall we start? Are we
Sure.
ready? Yeah, all right.
Are we ready? Yep.
Born ready.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, from that part. Okay. Oh, but she can't hear me now, right?
처음부터 간다면서요.
맞아요.
지금 많이 잘못
근데 갑자기 제가 사라져서 놀라셨을까봐 괜찮아요?
호스트?
말씀드리긴 했어요.
호스트는 지금 계속 보이는데.
아, 그래요? 오케이, sure. 응.
네, 말씀드리세요, 지금. 지금 하는 거 말씀드리세요.
Oh, sorry for the confusion.
Okay.
Yeah, now we are going to do the rehearsal for this real life
Okay.
tour, and I be introducing myself and let students know about this tour for like 1 minute in Korean, and then I will introduce you to our students in about like 2 minutes.
Great.
So
Let's do
yeah.
it.
Let's do it. You'll be right here very soon. So, all right.
Very good. I'll be
Awesome.
waiting.
Thank you. Be back to you soon. All right. Hi everyone. 여러분, 오늘 저희가 떠나게 될 곳은 바로 샹젤리제는 아니고요. 네. 파리에 있는 또 새로운 곳에 또 가게 될 겁니다. 여러분 막 저 또 두근두근한데요. 왜냐하면 오늘 CG 같은 그런 풍경이 막 펼쳐지는 걸 제가 간접적으로 봤는데 아침부터 설레더라고요. 네. 그래서 저희가 오늘도 여러분이 즐기시는 마음으로 영어로 마음껏 얘기하시고 또 마음껏 들으시면서 편하게 함께 이 시간을 누리시는 그런 투어가 되었으면 좋겠습니다. Alright, so yeah, it's your favorite time, my favorite time, our favorite time. 7 p.m. Boo, 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 boo. Welcome to Real Life Tour, everyone. So, 저희 이제 오늘의 호스트, 저희 또 파리에 살고 계신 파멜라 소개하도록 할게요. Hi, Pamela.
Hello, Tina. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Very good. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too. So since today is your very first day, let me ask some questions about you, Pamela. How long have you been living in France? How long have you been living in Paris?
I've been living here for 12 years. So I came to Paris in the year 2009. I was going to stay here for 3 months, and I end up staying for 12 years. Because
와우. 네, 여러분 지금 들으셨나요? 2019년도에 파리 처음 오셔서 딱 3달만 있어야지 하시다가 벌써 12년이 흘렀다고 합니다. 와우. So, what do you do in Paris? What do you do in Paris?
So I am originally from Chile, and I came to Paris because I am a fashion designer. So I came to look for a fashion world, but when I came here, I saw the Eiffel Tower, I saw so many other beautiful things that I decided to change my job, and I became a tour guide.
wow.
And now, yes, so I do tours now. That's my job, and I organize tours for many people that want to have a really beautiful experience in the French capital.
That sounds exciting. Wow. 여러분, 저희 파멜라는 이제 어떤 나라 분이실까요? 한번 같이 써주시면 감사하겠습니다. 네, 바로 칠레 분이시고요. 칠레에서 태어나셔서 이제 이렇게 파리로 오게 되셨는데 원래는 패션 디자이너로 있으시다가 이제 또 여기 아이펠 타워 보고 또 파리와 사랑에 빠지셔서 지금은 지금은 이제 전문 투어 가이드로 또 함께 하고 계세요. 그래서 이제 뭐 그런 투어 일정들도 이렇게 다 기획하시면서 함께 하고 계십니다. So where in Paris will we be seeing today?
So today we are at the area of Trocadero. This is the area of Trocadero, which is the best place from where you can see the Eiffel Tower. So how about if we start getting closer to it? There is a big street in front of us now, so I have to cross this street, and traffic in Paris is a little bit crazy. So wish me luck, because now I don't want to get run over.
No. 와우, 여러분 저도 이렇게 에펠탑은 좀 많이 봤는데 에펠탑 발음하실 때 에펠탑 아니고요. 아이펠 타워이라고 해요. 맞아요. 아이펠 타워. 그런데 트로카데로라는 곳을 이렇게 지나서 가시는데 여기는 뭐예요, 여러분? 신호등이 없는데요? 이게 거리가 이렇게
Yes,
no
I
traffic
survived.
light? Oh, you survived.
No,
No traffic light.
no traffic light here.
Wow.
Not here. So here's only for experts. And I don't recommend this for tourists to do, because it's not that easy to cross the street. You have to know how people drive here. How do people drive in Korea? Are you organized, or are you crazy like the French?
More organized than French, I think. 네. 그래도 적어도 우리나라엔 여러분 그 신호등이 많잖아요. 제가 알기로도 그렇고. 그쵸? 짐벌인가요? 엄청 안정적이다. 네. Anyway. So are we there now?
Well, we are now getting closer to the Eiffel Tower little by little. Usually from this place, we have a wonderful view over the tower.
Oh, wow.
But as you can see, there is a big event now taking place behind this wall. So they have they have covered this little bit.
Mhm.
So the Eiffel Tower is hidden. It's hidden, but we're going to go around this so that you can get closer to it.
Okay,
Now,
sure.
in this area where we are,
Mhm.
yep. In
It's
this
so
area where we are
picturesque.
right now,
Mhm.
absolutely, everything in Paris is just beautiful. The French know how to make things beautiful, right?
Yes.
Especially Parisians.
Oh.
So as you can see over there, there is a big building that was made in the 1930s
Mhm.
for a big world fair,
Mhm.
and now it's a museum,
Mhm.
the Navy Museum. And here there is another one that is right next on the other side, which is the Museum of Architecture, and there is also a theater. So there are these two big buildings in front of the Eiffel Tower in a hill. This is the area of Trocadero.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know if you
여러분,
want to translate or
yeah.
I continue.
I will translate here. Thank you. 양옆에는 여러분 박물관이랑 극장이 딱 있고 바로 앞에는 정원이 쭉 뻗어 있네요. 아, 그리고 이렇게 끝에 에펠탑이 있다니. 저는 에펠탑 하나만 있는 걸로 기억을 했었는데 초등학교 4학년 때 잠깐 갔다 왔거든요. 근데 와우. 여러분 이렇게 좀 많은 공간을 또 즐기실 수 있는 그런 또 지역 구역입니다. 낭만적인데요? 설레네요. So are we moving over to see the Eiffel Tower more closely now?
That's right. At this moment, we're walking down a street. I mean, it's a way only for pedestrians. So people just walk from up the hill down towards the River Seine. Then we have to cross the river, and then we will be at the Eiffel Tower.
여러분 방금 우리 파멜라가 좀 저한테 익숙한 강일 수도 있는 한 강에 대해서 얘기하셨는데 들으신 분 계세요? 센강이라고 이제 얘기를 하셨어요. 센. I didn't know Eiffel Tower was that far away. So we have to cross over the bridge. I mean, like, cross over the bridge that is located near Seine River.
That's right. But before we get there, you can see that over here there is a fence, and there is some things going on here, because here there is usually a fountain. It gets quite busy during summer because it's very hot. But now it's covered, and they have installed things regarding the Olympics, because we will have the Olympics in Paris in the year 2024. So the games are going to happen a bit everywhere in the city, including here, where they're going to eliminate many streets for the cars, and it's going to be all for pedestrians.
와우. 아, 여러분 저게 원래 이제 그 분수가 이렇게 좀 있었는데 이제 2024년에 또 파리 올림픽이 있잖아요, 여러분. 그래서 저게 그냥 도로를 딱 밀어버리고 민다는 건 아니고요. 보행자 도로처럼 만들어서 네. 또 올림픽을 개최한다고 합니다. It seems like it's morning in Paris. Did you have breakfast?
It is. I did a little breakfast, but I was waiting to have the rest of my breakfast here with you, actually. Yes, I got, it's a little bit, it's a little bit destroyed, but I got a pain au chocolat. Yeah. This is like a croissant, but with chocolate inside. Should I try?
Yes, yes, please. My mouth is watering.
Yes.
I heard the bakers are very famous in Paris.
Yes, absolutely. It is delicious. I have to say, it is just delicious. It's made with a lot of butter, and you see it has chocolate inside. So this is made to get fat. But here in Paris, we have to walk a lot. So we burn all the calories very quickly.
여러분 이거 마치 맛있게 먹으면 0칼로리 이런 느낌이네요. 네, 지금 굉장히 칼로리가 높은 빵이긴 하지만 많이 걸어 다니기 때문에 칼로리 다 태우니 상관이 없다라고 이제 또 얘기를 하셨는데, so, 여러분 그 진짜 파리는 빵 천국, 디저트 천국으로 또 유명하잖아요. 그럼 파밀라는 지금 저희한테 크로스한 같은 안에 초콜릿이 쫙 들어가 있는 빵을 보여주셨는데 또 어떤 빵을 좋아하는지 한번 영어로 물어볼게요. 한번 얘기해 주시겠어요? 영어로? Chocolate makes all the difference. I know, Thai, right? How does it taste? Oh, how does it taste like? That's a good question. Someone just asked the taste of the bread, how it tastes like.
So it's not really a bread. It's kind of a paste. How to explain? Some kind of soft pastry. It's a little bit crunchy but soft at the same time.
Mhm.
It is sweet but not too sweet. It tastes like butter. It has a lot of fat. But it's not too big. So when you eat it, you feel good. You don't feel full. You feel well.
오, 여러분 지금 약간 설탕 덩어리 맥락에서 많이 얘기해 주셨는데, 그렇게 막 속이 불편한 그런, 네, 당은 아니다. 네, 그 달달함은 아니다라고 얘기해 주셨습니다. So, 어떤 빵 좋아하는지 물어보실 때는요, what type of bread do you prefer? What kind of bread do you prefer? 해서 type나 kind 넣어주시면 되겠어요. 네, 맞아요.
So, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You're
Continue.
asking that question to me? Okay.
Uh,
So there is a bread here called tradition, like tradition. You write it just like in English, tradition, tradition. And it is a baguette, but you know the baguette, the long bread?
Yes.
Yeah, that baguette dates from about 150, 200 years ago. But actually, lately, the Parisians, they prefer a baguette called tradition, which is much more fresh than the other baguettes. So when you come to Paris, you don't have to have a baguette. You go to a bakery and you ask for a baguette tradition. Way better, much more crunchy, much more tasty. You will see, you will love it much more.
와우, 여러분 저희가 지금 좀 새로운 그런 바게트를 소개를 받았는데, 네, 이제 파리에 간다. 그러면은 이제 카디숑? 저도 여러분 프랑스어는 좀 새로워서 How can you pronounce that baguette again? 카디숑?
Tradition.
네,
Just
그렇다고
like
합니다.
tradition in English.
A tradition, okay.
Like in tradition in English, but it's like the traditional baguette, although it is a new invention, but we call it tradition. It's just way better.
Yeah,
It's yeah.
it makes
It
everything
has
better.
no. It doesn't have preservatives. I don't know how to say that, but it's a bread that you have to make fresh every day. You cannot keep it like the baguette. That's why in many places, in many supermarkets, they sell baguette. But the Parisians never buy baguette in the supermarket because it's not good quality. You have to go to the bakery.
오, 여러분 완전 핵꿀팁 알려주셨어요. 바게트를 제대로 먹고 싶다. 그럼 어디를 가면 된다? 자, 1번 슈퍼마켓, 2번 빵집. 정답은 2번 빵집입니다. 왜냐면 좀 더 이렇게 신선한 바게트를 먹을 수 있기 때문에. 그래서 파리 분들은 보통 그냥 슈퍼마켓 가서 안 드신대요. 그 바게트를. 오, now we're here.
Yes, we're right next to the Eiffel Tower, and now I'm waiting for the traffic light to turn green.
Okay.
Here there is a traffic light, so here we respect it. When there is none, you have to take the risk. But don't do it. That's only for locals, not for tourists.
그래도 여러분 여기 신호등이 있긴 하네요. 전 아까 그냥 건너시길래 아예 없는 줄 알았잖아요.
Okay, so we are here by the Eiffel Tower now, and you can see that there is a wall. All here is a wall, and then there is a glass. See, there is a very thick glass that they have put around the Eiffel Tower. See?
Okay, yes. Oh, so
And
why is the tower?
can you guess why?
I have no idea. Why is the tower surrounded by glass walls?
Because not too long ago we had terrorist attacks in Paris, in France in general. So the government has decided to protect the tourists. And so they covered all around, all the perimeter of the Eiffel Tower is covered with this glass wall on this side. And then there are other sides that have a fence. It's a very pretty fence because it has the shape of the Eiffel Tower. You will see. But the Eiffel Tower is one of the most visited monuments in the world. It's definitely the most visited paid monument in France, having normally about 7 million visitors per year in normal years. So we have to make sure everybody is safe.
아, 여러분 제가 딱 세 문장으로 요약 정리해 드릴게요. 첫 번째는 요 몇 년 동안 프랑스에서 테러가 많이 발생했잖아요. 그래서 정부가 에펠탑 주변에도 테러가 발생할 걸 대비해서 유리벽을 세웠대요. 그리고 두 번째는 이제 1년에 700만 명 이상의 또 많은 투어리스트들이 오기 때문에 네, 더 좀 만반의 준비를 하는 것 같아요. 그리고 세 번째는 지금 딱 보시는 것처럼 마스크를 쓰시네요. 네, 세 번째는 제가 좀 이렇게 열린 결말처럼 남겨놨는데 Now you're wearing a mask. Any reason?
I am. Yes, because there is too many people here. So we prefer to protect us. There is a lot of people selling things, but also there is a lot of people scamming the tourists. So you have to be careful when you come to Paris because there is unfortunately a lot of scammers. They're not dangerous, but they are very good at lying to the tourists and confusing them. And there are many of them around the Eiffel Tower. So here you never bet money on the street, never accept gifts, never, because this is all a scam.
여러분, 자, 프랑스 파리 간다. 뭘 조심하면 된다? 사기꾼을 조심하셔야 된다. 그냥 네, 선물 받았다. 감사합니다. 끝이 아니라 네, 거기서부터 조심하셔야 된다라는 얘기를 하셨어요.
Okay. So here there is a section where you can have the COVID test, I think. Let me see. I think there is a COVID test section here. So that the people that want to go inside the Eiffel Tower, they have to present a sanitary pass. You cannot go inside the tower if you don't have if you're not vaccinated or if you are not tested for COVID. So we're going to see if we can get to the entrance and if they let us go inside, because you see there is some people inside waiting. We will see how it goes. But before we continue, I just wanted to show you this fence. Look at the fence. You see the shape it has?
Oh, wow.
It has the shape of the Eiffel Tower. So it's, at least they did something nice. Let's see.
여러분,
I'm
지금
going to try to do. I'm going to try to do the line to be able to pass to the Eiffel Tower, but there is a lot of people, so I cannot assure that I can go underneath it. We will try. Otherwise, we will just go around, and I will show you the other side so that you can see the greatness of the tower.
Okay, perfect.
This is actually this is not good, looking very good. There is too many people, so I guess I'm going to abort.
Take your time.
Okay, I'm out.
네, 여러분 이렇게 있으니까
there is
저희
too
지금
many.
같이 옆에 있는 것 같은데요? 같이 지금 난 펜스 넘어가는 느낌이었어요. 오, 꽤 많네요 관광객분들.
So here,
그리고
here they check if you have the COVID test or the sanitary pass, if you are vaccinated. That is one control. And then we have this control where a lot of people are waiting. You look, a lot of people are waiting just to go underneath the Eiffel Tower. This takes quite a bit of time because you have to go through security. Yes, to go underneath, you need to go through all that. So it's not so easy to come and go in with the camera, unfortunately.
I see.
Not today.
Not today.
Maybe earlier.
Sure.
Maybe earlier in the
Sure.
morning.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
여러분
Maybe.
지금 딱 에펠탑 오셨는데 첫 번째는 선별진료소 보이시죠? 어쨌든 여기 올라가시려면 그 여러분이 다 코로나 검사 받으셨다. 그렇죠? 지금 어쨌든 건강을 생각하는 거죠. 첫 번째는 그렇고 두 번째는 이제 검색들을 지나가야 되잖아요. 근데 지금 사람이 좀 많아서 저희가 다음에 올 거예요. 다음에 온다는 건 저희가 진짜 투어 때는 간다는 뜻이죠. 그렇겠죠? Maybe not. Okay. So are we going to see Eiffel Tower in our actual like official class a month later?
Hope so.
Hope so.
It all depends because there is so many people coming, more and more tourists.
Mm.
So I see it a little bit complicated, but this is what we can show. There's a construction. I'm sorry. People working there. But I will show you as much as possible. Okay, let me see. Voila. Okay, so here we are at the feet of the tower. Oh, let me see. There we go.
Ooh. It's under construction.
Yes, it's under restoration. They are fixing it because the tower is very rusty. It's very, very rusty. They haven't painted it for a long while. And the constructor of the Eiffel Tower, he said that every 6 or 7 years they had to paint it again. But now they have taken longer to paint it. So it is becoming quite red, as you can see. Can you see the detail?
I actually can't tell a difference here. It doesn't look that reddish, but it doesn't look red
Does it,
from this angle.
does it look
yeah.
red?
A bit, just a bit.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. It's so it's kind of, the paint is coming off. The paint is coming off from everywhere. So they have to paint it well now.
Okay, someone just asked a really good question. So what is the original color of Eiffel Tower? That's a good question, Kunyoung님. Kiki. What's
Very
the
good
original
question.
color?
So originally the Eiffel Tower was painted like a dark red, kind of like my hat. That was the first color of the Eiffel Tower. Then they started painting it with other type of reds, and then they changed it for some kind of mustard color. So it was kind of yellowish for a while. And so it has passed for several colors, but for a long time we have had this kind of brown. The brown color has been for a long time now. Now there are 3 types, there are 3 levels of brown to make the tower look like one piece, right? Making the lowest section, I think, is the lightest color. And then the medium section is medium, and then the darkest on the top. So that it looks like one thing, because we are watching it from down here. So the effect of the distance and the light will affect the perception that we have of the colors of the Eiffel Tower.
와우, 여러분 원근법 장난 아닌데요. 지금 보시면요. 제가 쭉 설명을 드릴게요. 처음에는 원래 dark red, 아주 어두운 빨간색으로 색칠을 했다가 그 다음에 또 red, 빨간색으로 색칠했는데 그 다음에 이제 겨자색으로 색칠했다가 이제 갈색으로 오랜 시간 동안 굳어져 왔다고 합니다. 근데 그 갈색도 3가지 단계로 나뉘어요. 첫 번째는 맨 아래에 있는 가장 낮은 부분에 있는 게 가장 밝은 갈색이고요. 올라갈수록 그 갈색의 색깔이 어두워진다고 해요. 그래서 어떻게 보면 저는 딱 보자마자 원근법을 굉장히 생각한 그런 과학적인 또 구조물이 아닌가 생각을 합니다. 그래서 지금 보시면 전체적으로 네, 복구 작업에 들어가 있고요. 지금 rusty라고 해서 좀 녹이 슬어가지고 좀 복구 작업에 있다고 해요. 그래서 녹이 쓴 하면은 rusty, R-U-S-T-Y. 형용사 형태로 rusty 한번 써주세요.
That's right. Now, do the students know who made the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, that's a great question. Okay. So, 여러분 굉장히 지금 좋은 질문 주셨는데 에펠타워를 디자인하신 분은 누굴까요? 이거 진짜 좋은 질문이다, 여러분. 저는 광화문이나 흥인 지문을 누가 그 디자인하셨는지도 좀 연구를 해봐야 될 것 같은데, 그쵸? 한번 써주시겠어요? 김에펠식! 와우! 아주 좋아요. 에펠식. Oh my, one of our students said, Mr. Eiffel or Mrs. Eiffel designed the tower.
They're almost right. Mr. Eiffel made the Eiffel Tower, but he didn't design it. His employees designed it. this man had a big company that built iron structures, metallic structures, like bridges or train stations, or the interior structures of sculptures, like, for example, the Statue of Liberty. That was his specialty. And his engineers came up with a design of a tower that measured 300 meters. And they presented it to Mr. Eiffel, who later on created it. I cannot hear you anymore. Okay, now you can hear.
This microphone is out of battery. No. What's happening here? What's going on? Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. So he asked his employees to come up with an idea for Eiffel Tower. So they threw ideas, and then
He didn't ask them. He didn't. They came up with this idea. They were always coming up with ideas. And Gustav Eiffel was a businessman and an engineer that had many employees. So when they proposed this idea, he didn't think it could be something smart because it was good for nothing. What is this good for? For nothing. Right? So he didn't think about it. But then in France, we were celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the French Revolution, and a big event was organized, a world fair. And then Mr. Eiffel said, this is the moment to do it, because we have to show as the French people how capable we are, how amazing our technology and our construction is. And he proposed the idea that his staff had came up with.
여러분, 이게 다 타이밍이 있나 봐요. 진짜 저는 이런 거 볼 때마다 그 예술가님들의 그 이야기가 참 많이 공감이 되는데, 처음에는 이제 그 직원분들이 스태프 멤버스가 아이디어를 냈는데 오케이 막 이 정도였어요. 약간 뜨뜻미지구나. 근데 이제 때마침 파리 만국 박람회랑 프랑스 혁명 100주년이 딱 겹쳐가지고 이때 이거다, 우리 에펠탑 세워야겠다라고 이제 그 성함이 구스타프 아이펠, 네, 이분이 이제 이렇게 에펠탑을 세웠다고 합니다. 참 이게 또 시대도 중요하고 타이밍이 중요한 것 같아요. 때가 있다, 그렇죠. Alright, I think it's time to move to another place. And Kiki just asked this question: would there be any specific area where we can end our live tour?
Our tour?
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we can go through a little park that is around here. We have a big park in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Awesome.
I don't know if I can take you to the park, or I can take you to see some restaurants that way. Up to you. But I think the park is very beautiful.
All right. Oh.
As you wish.
Ooh, nice. Well, Kiki just asked if we could see Eiffel Tower in our, ending scene, the last scene.
Sure.
But wow,
Yes.
some people are holding guns, man.
I know. We have for security.
For security.
Directly because of for the terrorist attacks, there is always a lot of control, and we have a lot of soldiers going around these areas because they want to make everybody safe.
True. 와, 여러분 이렇게 또 총을 또 큰 총을 들고 다니시는 분들 보니까 그쵸, 안전 제일이죠. 네, yes, we are going to this park. What is this called? What is this park called? What's it called?
So this place is called Champ de Mars. Champ de Mars, which means the fields of Mars, because this was the place where a very important battle happened about 2,000 years ago, when the original Parisians fought against the invaders, who were the Romans. And the Romans won, and the Romans took control of this area, and for them, the god of war is Mars. So they had to call this the fields of Mars, who gave them the victory in this battle. So until today, we call it this way. And it used to be also military training field because the military school is right there in back.
Oh. Oh, that's the military school.
Well, there is a building they just built on top, in front, but behind where you see a flag, there is the military school. That's right.
Okay, great.
So here we're getting farther away from the Eiffel Tower so that you can see it from far and appreciate the size of it because it's so big
It's huge.
that when you're too close, I have to put the camera like that to fit everything. I have to put it on the floor. Well, if we go farther away, then you can fit it in the camera much easier.
All right.
Okay, I'm trying.
Kiki just asked if it would be possible for you to take a seat and, have some chit chat with our students.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take a seat. Just a second. I'm gonna sit on the grass here with the Eiffel Tower in the background.
Awesome.
Okay. Just a second.
Okay, take your time. 여러분, 그래서 저희가 지금 온 공원에 대해서 두 가지 말씀을 간단히 드리면 첫 번째는요. 자, 이곳에서 전쟁이 많이 일어났다고 해요. 2000년 전에 이제 파리인들과 이제 로마인 사이에 그 전쟁이 있었는데 이제 로마인이 이겼습니다. So Persians were defeated in the battles versus Romans 2,000 years
That's
ago.
right.
And now
Yes.
it's called Field of Mars.
Yes. Here, very important things have happened. Like, for example, when 1 year after the French Revolution, when people wanted to liberate themselves from the power of the king, 1 year after they started this revolution, the King of France tried to make a deal and find friendship with the people. And right in this place, they did a big celebration on July the 14th, 1 year after the storming of the famous prison of the Bastille. Maybe you have heard about Bastille. So two important things have happened on July the 14th, which is the National Day of France. So when we celebrate July the 14th, then we celebrate two things, the revolution, but also the friendship with the king. What a contradiction, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, very much. Oh, two different things. Very different.
Yeah.
여러분 신기하네요. 이거 저희가 진짜 역사적인 곳에 와 있어요. 이게 프랑스 혁명 1년 뒤에 이제 그 프랑스의 왕이 이제 그 좀 화합을 위해서 좀 큰 그런 잔치라고 해야 되나요? 축제 그런 이렇게 축하하는 자리를 여기서 가졌었대요. 근데 진짜 신기한 게 이제 7월 14일이 국경일인데 이제 두 가지를 볼 수가 있죠. 첫 번째는 이제 프랑스 혁명을 기리고 두 번째는 이제 friendship with the king이라고 해서 이제 정말 그 화합의 자리라고 합니다. 저도 이렇게 새롭게 알아가네요, 여러분. 이런 역사는 또 재밌는 것 같아요. 이렇게 알아갈 때. 책에서 볼 땐 재미가 없던데 저는. 제 생각이에요. Alright, now. Alright. Now students would love to ask some questions.
Sure.
Okay. 여러분, 저희 질문 있으실까요? 자, 오늘은 저희가 또 특별하게 라디오에서처럼 저희가 실시간으로 지금 파리에 계신 우리 파멜라와 여러분이 함께 연결되어서 같이 이야기 나누는 시간이 있겠습니다. 네, 질문. Can you get to the Eiffel Tower right now, Ty? Can you get to the Eiffel Tower? 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 Somebody just asked me, can you get to the Eiffel Tower? We can see Eiffel Tower.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Ta-da!
No, I mean, okay, Ty, okay. Take your time, Ty. Is there a lift or... Oh, he's asking if we can go up the Eiffel Tower.
Normally we can, yes. During the tour today, we couldn't. But if you're coming to Paris, you can go up the Eiffel Tower. You can walk. You can walk to that level, to the second level here. Okay, or you can take the elevator to the second level. And then if you want to keep going up, you can take another elevator all the way to the top there, which measures about 300 meters.
Ah.
So you can take elevators. Yes, I recommend you to get tickets in advance because this is very famous place and a lot of people want to get tickets. So then you can be waiting for hours just to get the ticket, and then you have to wait for hours just to get to the elevator. So get ready.
Not easy to get the tickets, huh? Not easy.
Well, you go for the you can go to the official site of the Eiffel Tower, and if you don't find tickets over there, you can go to a tour company, and they can offer you skip the line access.
alright. 여러분 이제 이 에펠타워 올라가시려면은 엘리베이터 일단 2번 타야 되네요. 첫 번째는 이제 2층까지 올라가는 엘리베이터 타시고 이제 거기 2층에서부터 이제 꼭대기까지 올라가는 엘리베이터를 타시는 거예요. 근데 미리 예약하시는 게 좋다고 하고요. 이제 뭐 공식 사이트에서 표를 못 구한다. 그러면은 뭐 여행사를 통해서 가야 되겠네요. Anyway, I'm trying to wait for 수강생 들어올 때. 수강생은 언제 들어오실까요? You're the 수강생. 들어오셨어요? Oh, okay. We have a student here. Oh, hi, Kiki.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hello, I'm a student.
Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki.
Hello. It was hello, Camilla. It was very enjoy tour. I enjoyed the tour.
I'm glad. Thank you very much.
And I have a question. I have a question of the tour. What is in under the Eiffel Tower? Because we didn't get it. We can't go to.
That's a good question. So she's wondering if there is, anything we can see beneath or under Eiffel Tower because it's a tourist attraction. Maybe I think she's thinking, oh, there's not just Eiffel Tower there. There must be something around it. That's a good question.
Actually, the Eiffel Tower is pretty much the thing you want to see, the structure itself. There are the ticket office, there are souvenir shops, you can get snacks, and then on the inside the Eiffel Tower, up there, on the second level, there is a very expensive restaurant. It's called Jules Verne, which is very famous, and you have a wonderful view while you have lunch or dinner. And it's a 3 Michelin star restaurant. If you have heard about the Michelin star, the most fancy of all. And on the first floor here, on the first level, there is another restaurant that is not so expensive, that is more affordable for everybody to go have lunch or dinner at the Eiffel Tower. And on the top floor, there is a champagne bar up there, so you can have champagne on the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Is the champagne expensive?
I
heard the wine is quite affordable in Paris.
It's very expensive. Paris is expensive, but the Eiffel Tower is more expensive.
Even wine?
Why?
Wine.
Yes.
Even wine.
Oh, even wine. Oh, yeah. Well, it depends on the bottle you choose. There are all kind of wines in France. You can have wine that is cheaper than water, but not in the Eiffel Tower.
여러분 이러다가 에펠탑 갔다 오다가 아주 그냥 취하시게 생겼어요. 저희. 전체 관람가랍니다. 저희 라이브 투어는. 그래서 지금 얘기하신 것처럼 1층, 2층 그리고 꼭대기층에 좀 다른 섹션이 있네요. 1층은 좀 저희가 이렇게 좀 네. 어떻게 생각하시면 될까요? 저희 휴게소처럼 이렇게 좀 먹을 수 있는 그런 곳이라고 보면 되고 2층이 이제 좀 약간 값비싼 미슐랭 스타 3개나 있는 좀 그런 레스토랑이 있다고 합니다. 네, 미래 남편분과 같이 가고 싶네요. 자, 마지막 이제 꼭대기층에는 샴페인 바ร์ 있다고 하는데 마지막 층 얘기할 때 키키가 아주 큰 관심을 또 보여주셔서 네, 와인 얘기까지 나왔고요. Okay, so any other things you want to say, Kiki?
I think that's all. Thank you, Pamela.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Kiki, for your questions. Merci beaucoup.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
All right. Oh. What an experience. Are you looking for something now?
Yes, I lost my phone, my other phone. But it's okay, I'll find it. No problem.
제 모습을 보는 것 같아요. I'm kind of clumsy, so I sometimes lose my phone. I mean, I don't literally lose my phone. Now, there you go.
There we go. I'm scared because here, unfortunately, there is a lot of people that are very fast and they just grab your things. So you have to always have your things with you in front. Other than that, Paris is a very safe city. There is no problems, there is no violence. It's very nice, but in these areas where they know that there's a lot of tourists, then there is people that come to just grab whatever they can.
그쵸, 저희가 이제 유럽 여행 갈 때 특히 파리 갈 때 그런 얘기 들어보셨어요? 너 가방 앞으로 이렇게 거북이 등딱지 뒤에 가지고 있지 말고 이렇게 앞으로 가지고 있어라, 짐을. 왜냐면 이렇게 소매치기 좀 있는데 그거 유행은
You
안
go like
나가다고
this.
합니다.
You grab
Right.
everything like this, so nobody takes your things.
Exactly. All right.
I want to know. Can I ask a question to the students?
Sure.
Why do you think that the French preserved the Eiffel Tower if it was good for nothing? Or maybe did they find a reason to keep it?
Wow, that's a really good question. So you're asking why Eiffel Tower is popular or famous now?
Why No, I'm asking why. Okay, because they wanted to destroy the Eiffel Tower. It was supposed to last only 20 years, and then they were going to destroy it. But it is still here after 132 years. So I'm giving you a hint of why they kept it. I'll give you a hint.
여러분 이거 정말 좋은 질문이고
You see what-
저도
You see
생각해본
that?
단 한 번도 없는데 여러분
What is
원래
up there?
에펠탑이 원래는 20년 동안만 이제 이렇게 가지고 있다가 그냥 샥 없애려고 했었는데 지금 132년 넘게 있다고 합니다. 왜 있을까요, 여러분? 한번 써주시겠어요? 부수려고 했대요. 저도 지금 알았어요. 아니 저 예쁜 걸 왜 부수지? 예뻐서. Someone said people do not want to destroy Eiffel Tower because it looks pretty.
No, the French believed it was ugly.
Ugly?
Yes,
Quite the opposite.
the Parisians never like nothing. They don't like anything. After the time, with the time, then they start liking it. But they hated the Eiffel Tower.
Why
Yes,
did
so why
they
Yeah,
Why did
because
they
they're
hate
because
Eiffel Tower?
it's Paris. Because here in Paris, to be cool, you don't have to like anything. You have to say, "Oh no, 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 no! It's not nice. I don't like this. I am upset. I don't." You're very negative. Then you are Parisian. So Parisians.
Have you watched
Yes.
Emily in Paris on Netflix? A lot of people
Yes, I
ask
have.
you questions about, like, do French people act like that all the time, or are they always mad like that? But I think it's just, it depends. It depends.
It depends. It's not that extreme, but it's true that they didn't like this tower because they didn't like metallic structures. They like buildings made in stone, with sculptures, with little balconies, with nice decoration. And this tower is all metallic. They had never seen something like that before, and they hated it because they had to keep it for 20 years. And so they wanted to have it destroyed. So what saved the Eiffel Tower from destruction was something very, very practical.
Okay.
You see up there, all the way up,
Yep.
they made the tower grow about 20 meters because they added antennas to be able to communicate in time of war. For the military, they needed to communicate, and the Eiffel Tower was the best antenna they had in the country.
That's crucial. That's so important. I mean, that's related to safety.
Exactly.
여러분, 저 진짜
So-
이거 처음 알았어요. May I translate?
Sure.
Thank you. 여러분, 이거 진짜 짚고 넘어가야 돼요. 왜냐면 이거 대박 사건. 자, 저는 이거 충격. 그러니까 프랑스 분들은요, 돌로 만들어진 걸 원래 좋아하시는데 지금 이거 완전 다 금속으로 만들어졌잖아요. 그래서 20년 동안만 가지고 있고 원래는 부수려고 했대요. 그런데 그럼에도 불구하고 지금까지 가지고 있는 이유는 결국 실용성과 관련이 있는 거죠. 왜냐? 저기 맨 위에 보면 안테나가 있는데 이게 이제 군사적 목적으로 활용이 되어서 이제 전쟁 시에는 이걸 이렇게 바로 소통할 수 있도록, 바로 이렇게 알릴 수 있도록 안테나가 있기 때문에 이것은 거의 여러분 안전과 생명과 직결되어 있는 거 아닌가요? 진짜 에펠탑 보면요, 약간 마음이 경건해질 것 같아요, 여러분. Wow. I mean, everything you just told us is so new to everyone here. I mean, including me.
Yes, and you were here, but you were very young.
Maybe I wasn't even born. No, I was born. I don't know. I was born in 1992. I was born in 1992. Sure.
No, but when you came here, you don't remember the story because you were very young when you came to Paris.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Anyway, you're such a great storyteller. I was so into your storytelling. I was so into your stories.
Oh. I have many more, so you tell me when I speak and I start speaking. Whatever you want,
Awesome.
I'll tell you stories.
Yay! So I think our time is up. I think we should end the tour for now.
Sure, yes, it's already 12 here. What time is it in Korea?
It's 6:56 here in Korea. 6:56.
So we have 7 hours difference. Right? Yeah.
All right.
Voila. Okay. Great. So is the training over, or is there anything else, or it's done?
Yeah, it's finished. It's done right here. So you can say bye
Okay.
to our students. Anything
Okay.
you want to say?
Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining me to take a look at the Eiffel Tower and learning a little bit more about its history and anecdotes. There is much more about it, but we will leave it for a next experience. So, see you. À bientôt. See you soon.
Thank you. Hope to see you again soon. Bye bye. Well, don't go. Don't go. Kiki has something to say.
I'm staying.
Yeah. By the way, I really enjoyed today's tour so much, and I had no idea that Eiffel Tower had something to do with practicality. Not at all. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be here anymore. For a long time, it was supposed to be destroyed. Yeah.
Wow.
But do you even know why it's so famous? Because I mean, now we have many more big, massive buildings all over the planet, and this is only 300 meters. I'm sure in Korea you